You should hear the news. I am receiving an urgent distress call. What's wrong with these people? Don't they know we're busy? It seems there is a group of colonists in trouble on a nearby planet. You'll want to investigate, I suppose.
We can't ignore a distress call, Booba.
Okay. The details of the planet are in your navigator. You know, you're looking a bit pale.
Not now, Booba.
Are you eating enough?
Not now, Booba.
You really like your hair like that? You know, I hate to interfere.
Not now, Booba.
You know, you're looking a bit pale.
Not now, Booba. It's a jungle out there. He's seen better days. I'm not gonna search there. There's a very scared-looking mother with her child. He's the leader of the colonists here. Hello there. I'm not gonna hurt you. Oh well, all this fighting must have made her real nervous.
Leave me be.
Who are you then?
Good day, ma'am. I'm Narm Napam, proud member of the IXMF. We are here to help the colonists battle against their organic enemy.
Why did you join this unit?
They had the biggest guns.
Is it difficult to join the IXMF?
Well, I had to undergo a psychological test to ascertain my sanity. Once I failed that, I was snapped up.
What is the IXMF?
We are the Interstellar Xenophobic Mercenary Force.
What does the IXMF actually do?
We sort out trouble, ma'am. It is often said, where there is trouble, there is the IXMF. Our motto is, ready for action.
What have you done so far here?
We have been preparing ourselves. We are ready for action.
Have you encountered any creatures?
Well, not really, no. But when we do, we're ready for action.
What's your plan?
We don't know yet. But when we think of our plan, it will be full of action, and we'll be ready for it.
Carry on playing toy soldiers.
Bye now, ma'am.
Who are you?
I'm one of the settlers on this planet. I've somehow been elected to be the representative of our small group.
What's happening on this planet?
I'm afraid our plight here has not been a happy one. Soon after we arrived here, we were overrun by some hideous creatures.
Are you defenseless against these creatures?
Well, the Federation dispatched a corps of the IXMF to help us out.
What can we do to help?
We've discovered that there's a spawning organism that produces the eggs that hold the creatures. We desperately need to destroy this spawner. We'd also like to get our hands on one of the unhatched eggs to study its morphology.
How would I destroy the spawner?
We reckon that the best tactic will be to destroy the limbs first before attacking the head.
Have the IXMF been effective?
No, they've been completely hopeless.
That comes as no surprise. Where are these beings?
They seem to like the dark. They live in the network of caves, only venturing out in the night.
Have you heard about the alien invasion force?
I'm afraid we've got enough problems down here with our own little alien force.
I hope things get better for you.
So do I.
Listen up, Jack. These poor people are in a real mess here, and you're volunteering to help out.
As long as it gets me away from this nutcase Narm.
It seems this planet has been overrun by some weird creatures. Your friend Narm is part of the IXMF group who came to blow away these vermin. I don't think their violent ways are being appreciated. I want you to find one of the creature's eggs for the colonists to study.
So whilst I'm snooping around some deadly beings completely unarmed, exactly what are you going to do?
Stop being such a moaning wimp, lad. Don't worry about me. I'm going to destroy the mother creature that is spawning all the others.
Hey, we at the IXMF don't need any help. I'm off to splatter those monsters all over the cave walls.
How pathetic. Little boys never achieve anything unless a woman's around. He looks in pretty poor shape. It's a tent belonging to the colonists. Looks like another casualty of war. I don't think it's fair for me to disturb a man who's in enough trouble as it is. Have you found that egg yet?
Listen, this job requires a man of great skill and patience.
Well, I hope you find him then. Did you know that guy who took off into the caves?
Oh yeah, that's Narm Napalm. I've come across him before, but I had hoped it would be a bit longer before I came across him again.
Is Narm dangerous?
No, not really. Mind you, I gather that as a child, he was voted boy most likely to accidentally destroy the universe.
Could Narm help us?
Narm helped me once, and it resulted in the destruction of a whole sky city. I promised myself that I'd never rely on his help again. Ever. Never in a million years. Even if my life depended on it.
I've got to go splat a spawning creature. This is a snarling little bite puppy. The stench from these boots is likely to kill off any nearby wildlife. That IXMF psychopath Narm has left his gear here. This pack of flares could come in useful in those caves. Here lies a girl's best friend. It's a magazine for an automatic rifle. He's one of those dumb mercenaries. I see nothing special. I'm not touching that stuff. Mainly because I've got a pretty good idea where it's been. Yahoo! I'm in business! I'm ready for a shooting spree. It's a 12mm automatic rifle. State of the art. That would be a waste of time. This is the spawner that produced all those creatures that I've been wasting. I don't think I should try to make friends. Well, you won't be getting any more problems from that spawning creature.
My people truly appreciate your help. It looks like you got here just in time.
You should have put a woman on the job from the start, instead of a bunch of inept male boneheads. Anyhow, I wish you and your people luck in the future.
Won't you stay a while? The least we owe you is a meal.
No, I'm afraid I really must leave. I have another pressing matter to attend to. A woman's work is never done, you know.
Our leader has told us about how you are helping us, and I just wanted to thank you.
I'm doing no more than my duty dictates. I'm doing my best to help you.
And we appreciate it.
So listen, you have no children, and your body is not getting any younger.
Not now, Booba. I ought to get the computer to survey the place and see what's out there. I want to leave this planet first. To get the computer to survey the place and see what's out there. Can you plot us a course for the source of the beacon transmissions?
Sure. It would seem that the source is from the area known as the Corrupticon.
The Corrupticon? That's the headquarters of the taxman.
Now there's a profession. Maybe you might need a taxman with prospects?
If it's a choice between a taxman and a thief, I know which one I'd choose. What's taking so long, Booba?
Ay, ay, ay! Remember the disc I read for you before? Ay, ay, ay!
What's wrong, Booba?
Infected! Virus! Ay, ay, ay! Shut down! Reboot! Sadie, Sadie, give me your answer, do.
Oh, great. Just what I need right now. Booba's contracted a virus, and I need her to calculate the exact position of the rip in space. I'm gonna have to land on the nearest planet to give Booba time to reboot and clear her systems. It seems that Booba is blocking my use of the navigation system. I'm gonna have to switch Booba off, and I can only do that from outside the ship. There's no point in doing that. These doors are under my control now, Booba. It seems the radar is no longer functioning. This is the right place for a captain to be, at the helm of her ship. Behind this panel lies my only way of disconnecting Booba. That should put a stop to Booba's ramblings. Booba has been infected by a computer virus. Whilst she's switched off, she can reboot her systems. I can see barren mountains. Okay, while the computer's rebooting, I'm going to explore.
You do that. I'm gonna find some food. I'm starving.
Listen, while we're stuck here, keep out of trouble.
Hey, what kind of guy do you think I am?
A low-life sleaze.
Yeah, but I'm kinda cute, ain't I?
I've met worse, but then I shot them. He's the holiest guy on this planet. What is this place?
This is Haven, a tranquil place of rest and worship, where travelers can find food and shelter, warriors can find peace and harmony.
And all crime and evil has been eradicated. I've heard that one before. Who lives here?
There are only the monks who tend the land, care for the livestock, a little too much in my opinion, and they look after the holy artifacts.
What are the holy artifacts?
The holy artifacts ensure our peace and harmony. The pillar of light shows us the way. The hexagon of truth shows us how to get there. And the flower of fire gives us the strength for our spiritual journey.
Where do the monks come from?
The pillar of light brings them forth into the world from the oblivion that is ignorance. They remain here for the rest of their lives.
I'll be back if I need to know anything else. It's a brilliant column of searing light. I don't know what it could be.
some food at last.
Well done, greedy guts.
You have committed the most heinous of sins. Violation of the sacrifice is almost the worst crime you can commit. You will therefore be imprisoned for the rest of your natural lives. Think yourself lucky, heretics. If you violated the holy flower of fire, the punishment would be death.
You and your stomach! How are we gonna get out of this one? It's no good. We're locked in. This is all your fault! Now just leave me alone while I think of a plan.
Touchy.
It's a long way down. Now this is a really dumb idea. It's a flower. I wonder why it's here all by itself. It doesn't feel right to ruin such a lovely floral display like this. Maybe if I was in disguise. He's one of those religious fanatic types. I bet he's taken a vow of silence. It's a vat for pressing wine grapes. It's a kerosene lamp. They're used for storing wines. It's where the pressed grape juice comes out. I don't have time to get drunk. They're only potatoes. It's a bag of yeast for fermenting. They're just loaves of bread. I can't do that. That wine needs some extra zing. Let me try some of this stuff.
Now look what you've done. I shall have to wash this wine off my habit.
Don't come out of the water. There's a lady present. That would be a waste of time. There's no point in doing that. My pockets are getting full up. I can't carry anything else. I can't carry anything else. It's a bitumen torch. There's nothing worth looking at. Don't worry, I'm in control of the situation. Stay here. I'll create a diversion.
Great. I'm in jail. Just what I was trying to avoid.
I'm gonna lay a trail of clues that leads to this cell. That will divert the guards long enough for me to get to the ship.
Well, hurry up. I've got an aversion to incarceration.
So, we've tracked down the sinner who has deflowered our holiest relic. We shall disintegrate the off-worlder before the entire monastery. Go and grab the offender from his vile cell and take him to the Pillar of Light.
Bring the off-worlder! Go forth and seek the afterlife, sinner!
I just love religion.
I didn't think they were really gonna kill him. I'll miss that rogue. Guess I'll just have to stop the invaders myself. I bet he's... Booba! Thank the stars you're back online.
Oh, what pain I had. Like pain you've never had before. You know I hate to complain, but...
Booba! Something terrible has happened. That Jack has been killed and I'm responsible.
So, the thief is dead? Where is the problem?
Oh, Booba. I know Jack was not your idea of an ideal human being, but he did have his good points. Not many, true. But now he's gone.
Listen, my girl. You must carry on with what you came here to do. I will take us to the trans-dimensional break in space, and you must finish this nasty alien invasion business. That way, you have not lost Jack in vain.
You're quite right, Booba. Let's go. I can see a huge space station on the verge of destruction. Going that way won't help me. It's come off a wire or something like that. I'm not gonna search there. It's blocking the doorway. Who's this? Who are you?
I am Grand Lord Master Papau de Papau, formerly of the planet Shmuel, now the first interdimensional traveler in history.
You were on Shmoo?
I owned Shmoo! Until some fool called Jack Ladd got me transported to Dimension 238.
You know Jack Ladd?
I was all set to become the richest man in the universe, and he stole my transitron!
What's a transitron?
It's a purple crystal used by the taxmen to access their stores of money and their files, too. They wanted to keep it safe, so we're better than another dimension. The transitron is the only device that can transport things between dimensions. Unfortunately, that idiot lad broke it. I have only one part of the transitron left.
What happened here?
It was terrible. They just appeared and killed everybody. All the humanity.
Who killed everyone?
An alien force from Dimension 238 has invaded our universe and is set on destroying the human race.
How do I stop the invaders?
Beats me. Maybe if you reversed the process they used to get here, the resulting imbalance would suck them back into their own dimension.
You're under arrest.
As if I care. Look around you. We're all doomed to die.
Where's the other part of the transitron?
I don't know. It got lost when some loony in combat dress attacked me.
Give the transitron to me.
You're welcome to it.
It's a short piece of wire. What the heck is that?
I feel sick.
Thank the stars! You're safe! Not that I care, you understand.
We've got to close the portal. It was created here, and if we can shut it off, the invaders will be cut off from their home world. So they'll have to surrender.
See you later, worm. How did you get here? I thought you were dead.
Typical of a woman. Those monks were retired taxmen. The Pillar of Light is a teleport device where they send taxmen too old to work anymore. They can't let them back into society, not with what they know. Their memories must be wiped too, so they're oblivious to the truth.
I've got the transitron, but it's missing a piece. Have you seen it?
I got it, but it didn't have any effect on the anomaly, so I left it there.
See you later, worm. It looks like the Pillar of Light. I see nothing special. It's the rip in the dimensional fabric. It's a fragment of purple crystal. We did it! We saved the galaxy!
Please don't turn me in. I'll be good. Honest.
Okay, I'll tell the court you helped me save the galaxy.
Hey, I did all the work. You're not taking the credit for my heroism.
What heroism? Listen, you sniveling piece of... it wouldn't be long before I had you behind bars, lad. Yizan Andropath always gets her man. Mind you, in your case, I use the term man in the loosest possible sense. Enjoy the journey.
Wait a minute. You can't just leave me here, just when we were starting to get on. Besides, I'm starving. Don't you know the way to a man's heart is via his stomach?
Believe me, lad, if I wanted to get to your heart, I'd take the more direct route. And I'd use a blowtorch to help me. Here's some food to ensure I bring you to justice alive.
Hey, what's the point of leaving the food there? Mind you, if my tongue could reach that far, I bet you'd soon let me out.
Dream on, lad.
It's the switch to control the light in my prison cell. It's a cell door. It's a funnel for the male prisoners to use in zero gravity when they feel the urge. Even though my eyes tell me that looks inedible, my stomach tells me otherwise. Whee! Oops. Hey, Shorty, over here.
I'm sorry, but I am unable to help you, sir. I'm only a maintenance droid.
Okay then, fix the light in my cell. It's broke. It's an indigestible processed food pellet. I should know, I've chewed it long enough. It's the ship's fusion reactor. It's used for freezing fires. It's the navigation control core. This panel probably covers the hyperdrive controller. It's the ship's fusion reactor. This contains a spare supply of terranium gas that fuels the ship's impulse drive. I'd rather tamper with something really important, like the ship's hyperdrive. I don't want to lose all my possessions. I should be careful where I put things. I think I've damaged the temperature control. Hey, robot! There's something wrong with the temperature setting of the hyperdrive system.
Thank you, sir. I shall report this to my captain.
I'd better get out of here before that lousy cop catches me. If I don't disturb Andropath, I'll be free to try to disable this ship. It's that cop's security pass card. It's a cuddly toy. I don't feel like talking. I'm not gonna risk the computer alerting Andropath. pungent odor of cheap perfume seems to be getting stronger. That cop must be coming back this way. I better get out quickly. I should leave Andropath alone at the moment. She'll probably get all emotional just because I broke out of her little prison. Has been left open. I can see the ship's hyperdrive inside. It's the ship's hyperdrive. I've got to get rid of it permanently. I'd rather tamper with something really important, like the ship's hyperdrive. That would be a waste of time.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Nothing really. I've just given the ship's hyperdrive the freedom it deserves.
You're an even bigger fool than I imagined, and I can imagine quite a fool. You've really landed us in it.
I was only doing what comes naturally to a guy like me, trying to escape. What's the big deal?
I've just received a transmission warning all ships in the area of a major disaster in this sector. Since we're low on fuel, I thought we'd avoid the area by hyperspacing around it. I shouldn't be surprised that bringing a male on board my ship means immediate disaster. For testosterone, read trouble.
Oh, I see. Exactly how low on fuel are we?
Well, we're gonna have to land on the nearest planet and try to refuel. Hopefully we'll be able to make it across this sector on impulse power. Since you're obviously not even capable of sitting still in a cell, you may as well make yourself useful. You can help me get us out of the mess that you've caused. But beware, lad. I'm watching your every step.
Well, be sure to notice my cute hip swivel movement.
Well, this is just great. Here I am, pride of the Federation Police, stranded on an ice cube in the middle of nowhere with a stupid, useless, thieving jailbird.
Listen, it's not my fault you didn't pack enough fuel to get to the prison on impulse drive.
We wouldn't have to use the impulse drive if you hadn't sabotaged the hypodrive.
Oh, so what was I supposed to do? Sit back and let you drag me halfway across the galaxy just to throw my butt in jail?
You were supposed to stay in your cell on board my ship, not break out.
I couldn't help it. I get claustrophobic. I have a morbid fear of being trapped in coffins, too.
Maybe I'll just have to cremate you then. And it could be earlier than you think if you don't find some fuel for the impulse drive.
Me? You're the cop. You want to take me in? You find some fuel.
Yes, I am a cop. And yes, I have a gun. And yes, I will blow your testosterone-ridden head clean off if you don't do as you're told.
Well, if you'd asked that nicely to begin with, I'd have found some by now. Just one question. Where do I find it?
Okay. The ship's computer said that this is a mining colony where they extract terranium gas. If you fill the gas canister from the Relentless with terranium, we can get off this ice ball.
Aren't you going to help me?
No way! For one thing, you got us into this mess. And for another, I want to find out why there wasn't any reply to my landing request. I've got a bad feeling about this place.
And you want me to wander about on my own looking for fuel? I'm unarmed.
After all that time you spent in your cell, just waft your armpits at anything hostile. That'll stun it.
But
Just get the terranium, lad. The sooner you get it, the sooner we're out of here.
found out anything yet?
What's it to you? Find the fuel yet? No, I thought not.
Still looking for clues, huh?
Being a professionally thorough detective takes time, patience, and understanding. So quit bugging me.
What did you want me to do again?
Find some fuel and refuel my ship. How many times do I have to tell you?
I'm cold.
Well, the sooner you find some fuel, the sooner we can get out of here.
I'm hungry.
Go and eat some yellow snow then.
I don't talk to the police. It's against my professional code of conduct.
Good. It's about time you shut up.
So you're the man giving my Yazan so much trouble, eh? Jackala, the little thief. Am I right or am I right?
That's correct, computer.
Computer schmooter. My name is Booba. Now tell me, does a thief make a good living?
Why do they call you Booba?
Ah, such jokers my designers were. They used to say that if I was around, the pilot was better off on board another.
Do you look after the whole ship?
You should only know how much I have to do around here.
So you control everything?
Well, I do have some slave droids and subsystems. I'm very proud of them. You want to see some photos?
No thanks. Maybe later. Could you let me escape?
You are a bad boy, little Jack, and my Yazan specializes in capturing people like you.
Yes, but do you think she's really comfortable doing that?
She makes a living.
I must go, Booba.
Be well, Jack.
It's a fuel can. It's a pipe leading to a fuel tank. It's a closed panel. It's a screwdriver. There's no point in doing that. It's a can full of fuel. It's a length of hose pipe. It's an ignition key. It's a missile from the battle that hasn't exploded yet. I can't leave things all over the place. I can see the warhead inside, and it's still armed. I'm not taking the warhead while it's primed to explode. That would be a waste of time. I should be careful where I put things. It's the unexploded warhead from the missile. An explosion has blown a hole in the roof. I won't be able to dig through that. It's a drilling machine for extracting underground gases. It's the business end of the drilling rig. It's the pipe where the mined gas comes out. It's where the fuel for the drilling rig goes. I can't do that. There's no gas coming out yet. It's the ignition keyhole for the drilling rig. I'll have to put it in a keyhole first. I filled the canister with terranium gas. Why does the guy always end up filling up a girl's vehicle with gas? I'd better tell Andropath that I've refueled the ship. I got the fuel. You've got a full tank of gas now. Can I go free for that?
No, you can't. While I was on the planet, I found out what that disaster is all about. There's an alien invasion force sweeping through this sector, killing everyone in its path. Since we're on the wrong side of the front line, we should try to find out where they came from. They must be communicating with their homeworld somehow. So if I can find 2 of their transmitters and triangulate the vectors, we can hit them where it hurts.
What, just you and me?
No! I'll tell our forces where to attack. Mind you, I wouldn't mind having a pop at them myself. They murdered every single one of those miners.
So, where to next?
To the front line!